Hello everybody, I'm Alex S. Warrior, and welcome back to Pokémon Gold. Last time, we made it through the Victory Road, had our final battle against Pico, and in this episode, we're finally doing it. We're taking on Victory Road. We already did that. We're going against the Elite Four Champion. Now, we've made some changes to the Pokemon moveset. Like, Lorax learned Solar Beam from a TM we got in the previous route, and Natsu learned Flamethrower through level up, and Bruce learned Mean Luck. Now, this is going to be the only episode so far where I do this post-commentary. Why? In short, I wasn't too pleased with how the live commentary for this episode went, so I'm recording all of this in post. But with all that said, let's get to the first member of the Elite Four. That being this gentleman. Welcome to Pokemon League. Welcome to Pokemon League. Great grammar there, pal. Welcome to Pokemon League, Alex. Move on, would ya, player? Man, who does this kid think he is? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful, and at last I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. This is the Psychic type Elite Four member, Will. And can I just say I love this dude's design? It kind of, like, if he was made today, people would compare him to Joker from Persona. He's going to lead with a Xatu, level 40, Psychic Flying type. And I led with Charger, out of wanting to use a stab bonus super effective move, and Confuse Ray kinda made things a little bit frustrating. If memory serves, it's actually been a few days since I recorded this particular episode. So I can't remember, did Charger do this? Oh wow, Charger did it first try! Did it Oko? Going, gone! Perfect! Charger got some good experience for that. And Will's next Pokemon was Jinx. And I believe I sent in Natsu. Oh, yeah, I did. I was about to say, why are you sending in Lorax? Who's the idiot playing this video game? Anyway, we sent in Natsu to show off his shiny new move, Flamethrower, which is not only much more powerful than Fire Punch, I believe it's more accurate. Don't the elemental punches have like 95 accuracy or something? Maybe I'm confusing with the Fangs. And I'm not entirely sure that critical hit was needed. I'm not sure how good Jinx's special defense is. And next on the list, Slowbro. Now, the funny thing about Slowbro is that it doesn't have a single water-type move. Which is why it was perfectly okay for me to keep Natsu in here. I can just keep pounding away at it with Thunder Punches. Unfortunately, Slowbro has better special defense than I remember, which only got better thanks to Amnesia. Hooray. Anyway, we smack this thing down to size with a critical hit. I don't remember that. Wow. Natsu is luckier than we remember. Next on the list, his second Xatu. Now, I honestly think Xatu is a very cool looking Pokemon. I have yet to use one, aside from using a Natsu for a little bit in Sword. But I love that thing's design. It's all colorful with the green and red. And it has special attacking oriented stats, which is always nice. Oh wait, this one's faster. How much did Psychic do? Oh, why was I worried? Why am I worried? I know what happens. Sort of. And yet another one-shot. Well done, Charger. And last on the list is Executor. You know, I honestly forgot who I sent in for this. I think it was Magmar. Was it Natsu? Oh no, I sent in Batida. Perhaps I can look into the original recording and that person explains it. Oh yeah, we go for Shadow Ball. Because I don't think Executor is physically defensive. I'm not sure if that crit was needed, but okay. Okay, Batida, calm down. We did it. We defeated the Will. I can't believe it. I can hardly believe Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now, Alex, move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. That we will, including somebody very near and dear to fans of Generation 1. But before we do that, we're gonna switch Magmar up front. Let me just shut my mouth. Oh, now I remember why we have Bruce up front. Okay. I am Koga of the Elite Four. I live in shadows, a ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Pokémon is not merely about brute force, you shall soon enough see. I don't know why I paused there. Oh yeah, now I remember. I read this part wrong and started making fun of myself for it. Anyway, that's right. Koga from the Kanto gyms has been promoted to Elite Four member, and that's pretty awesome. And he sends out an Ariados. I love Ariados. A lot. It is not an Elite Four Pokemon in any sense of the word. Like, Ariadoses are not very strong. This one has Giga Drain though. That's pretty neat. And as you'd expect, Fly pretty much destroys it. Though if you have a fire Pokemon like Magmar, that also does the trick. Next up on the list, Venomoth. Yet another bug type. Do we keep Bruce in or not? Okay, we do. That's yet another bug Pokemon for us to use Fly on. Okay, now you might be wondering why we have Mean Look. I don't intend to use this in the league. And that's because, well, if you know Generation 2 Legendaries, you know why we have Mean Look. And with that, Venomoth is taken down. And our Forretress is next. So what do we use against Forretress? Come on, you know the answer to that. It's Natsu. Forretress is a bug steel type. Yeah, a Pokemon immune to poison is on the Poison Elite Four members. And you know what? Let's not question things. Let's just use Flamethrower on it before. Let's use Flamethrower on her before it explodes on us. Yeah, that's genuinely a thing. Like, I've tried catching Pinacos in Crystal, and I've had like 5 of them use self-destruct before I could catch them. It was really annoying. Next on the list is a Muck. Everyone knows Muck. It's a pile of sludge that's weak to Psychic. And you know what else is weak to? Earthquake! That's right. Get him, Batita! Now, my friend Sub-07 brought up something very funny about my team. This was going on around the same time as his Fire Red Leaf Green Let's Play. I had the Miltank on my team, and he had the male equivalent, Tauros, on his team. That's just funny. And as you can see, this Muck used Minimize, which heightens evasiveness. Very annoying. And allowed him to get off a Sludge Bomb. I don't think it poisons, though. Okay, I was right. You go for another Earthquake, and it lands this time, which is very nice. Thank goodness. And down goes the Muck. Get a nice amount of experience, even though that's not 420 or 69. Crobat! Yeah, Crobat. Send in Charger because Charger has really good special attacking stats, which might be enough to get through Crobat's defenses. Because surprisingly enough, Crobats have pretty darn good defensive stats. Like, it tanks a lot of stuff you wouldn't be able to think it would. But Double Team is a problem. Everyone knows Double Team, and somehow that landed. Thunder Wave is so weird. It makes it look like it's about to miss, and then does the animation. It's weird. And Thunder Punch barely doesn't KO, which is sort of bad, but thankfully Crobat's fully paralyzed, so it doesn't do anything else before it gets full restored by Koga. Ain't that just the bee's knees? And it breaks it down to the exact same amount of health. Wait, since when is Charger faster than a Crobat? My team is pulled surprises left and right. First Magmar being faster than Pico Sneasel. Now this. Oh, you have proven your worth. Like, Ambrose is not a fast Pokemon at all. I subjected you to everything I could muster. My efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to test. Put your abilities to test. What? No. Oh god, it is hot in here. What's with all the lava? Who are we about to fight? And who are we about to send in front instead of Bruce? Wait. That's a normal type. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I had a few moments of this happening throughout the episode. Don't worry, it didn't mess with my progress. It just was a little annoying to deal with. And I get the feeling we're not supposed to talk about this man. I don't know, something about him. Maybe it's the name. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme. Because I believe in our potential. Why did I pause there? That is how we became strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined, perfect for battle. Ready, Alex? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha! We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Elite Four Bruno. But he sent out Hitmontop. Okay, we're gonna stop that right there. Okay, you might be saying, Alex, you major idiot. Why did you send a normal type Pokemon out against the fighting type Elite Four member? Oh, I'm very glad you asked. This Hitmontop has the moveset of Detect, Quick Attack, Dig, and Pursuit. It has no fighting type attack. None. Nada. Oh, and it's using Dig. This is beautiful. Because Earthquake does double damage if the opponent is using Dig. This was just a happy day all around. Oh, bye-bye, Hitmontop. You were a pleasure. Oh god, that was fun. Alright, who's next? Oh yeah, Hitmonlee. Now that's a Pokemon we actually should be afraid of because it has fighting type moves. But we have a Bruce. Honestly, I think all three of the Hitmontops are really cool in their own way. Hitmontop has a really neat design, Hitmonchan gets a really cool moveset, and Hitmonlee I just remember looking at and thinking, that thing is so cool when I first saw it in the anime. I think it was the episode where Barry used one against the League and tried to fight Paul but failed miserably. And we try using Confusion on a Hitmonlee, and it tries to know you us, but we dodge it, thank goodness. And Swagger's doubly annoying because it increases the amount of damage you take if you hit yourself in Confusion. Excuse me. Oh, speaking of hitting yourself in Confusion. Get it! And boom. I honestly don't know if the Fly would have taken it out without the Confusion damage. But you know what? I don't care. I'm happy it happened. And next up is Onix. That is not a fighting type Pokemon. But you know who we're sending in? Lorax. We just showed it on screen. Of course we're sending in Lorax. And I felt since this Onix is not going to be able to do anything to us, it'd be a fun time to show off our new move. Yeah, Solar Beam takes a turn to charge, but when it does, whoo! The damage is beautiful. And you try to use Rock Slide on us, that's so cute. Fire the Solar Beam. Utter annihilation. That Onix is not getting back up. You need 2 Pokemon Center visits to heal that. And of his last 2 Pokemon, one of them's a Hitmonchan. Now, this Hitmonchan is just about as dumb as the Hitmontop. Only one of these moves are something you should be afraid of. Because Hitmonchan has horrible, horrible special attack. And it has all 3 of the elemental punches. Oof. It also has Mach Punch, but we're Crobat. We quad resist that. Man, Bruce is just a hard counter to this one Pokemon. It's beautiful. Bye-bye, Hitmonchan. And last but not least, Hitmonchamp. Someone draw that. Just a fusion of one of the Hitmons and Hitmonchamp over here. I mean, Machamp is a very, very good fighting type Pokemon, as you can tell by its 4 huge arms. But that also means Confusion's gonna work wonders against it. Right? Okay, hurt itself in Confusion, good. And I think that's a little bit less than what the Hitmonlee took. But you know what? We're not worried about that. We aren't worried. Wow, we definitely aren't worried. And Bruce is just handling everything like a champ. And we keep this up, we'll be the champ. We beat the Machamp to become the champ. I'm gonna spin on my screen from that, darn it. And with that, we finally talked about Bruno. Why? How could we lose? And we got money. Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go, face your next challenge. And we're gonna send in, I think we've put Lorax up front for this next one. Yes, we do. Why? Oh, it's so dark in here. Wonder who could be awaiting us. I am Karen of the Elite Four. No! You're Alex. How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go! This is Karen of the Elite Four. She uses Dark-type Pokemon. Well, Karen, I think it's time we speak to your manager. This is Umbreon, pure Dark-type Pokemon. Very good special defense. We need to whittle it down. Thankfully, I kept Poison Powder all this time. Unfortunately, missed the first time. And Sand Attack isn't gonna help with that. Arg. And it hit the second time. What is with that in this series? First the Minimize Muck in the Koga fight, now this. If I'm not mistaken, it's either Faint or Crunch that's the most powerful Dark-type move as of Gen 2. I also try to whittle it down with the physical Body Slam, which does disappointing damage. And then I remembered, oh wait, this Umbreon can't do much to me, and I'm a tank, and I have one of the most powerful moves in the game. Let's charge that Solar Beam! Oh, you tried to feint attack us, that's so cute. And then... anytime... there we go! Oh, beautiful attack. Now, at first I was a little disappointed that it didn't OHKO it. Well, didn't finish the job, but then I remembered, oh wait, poison. Oh, it was a beautiful sight. Oh man, it was great. Next up on Karen's, that's not a dark type. Not even a little bit. This is Vileplume, a grass poison type. And we know how to handle grass poison types around here. We send in our lava monsters after him with the flamethrower. Yeah, when you put it like that, it's kind of terrifying. Anyway, I don't know why Karen has a Vileplume of all things. I feel like there'd be other Pokemon that fit the dark type better. Like, I know there aren't a lot of dark types, but still, how did you not get KO'd? This episode is just full of mysteries. Anyway, I believe Petal Dance is a lot like stuff like Outrage. Unless I'm thinking of Petal Blizzard. But who cares? It's done. And I get the feeling there's something else on this team that isn't Dark-type. What am I talking about? I get the feeling. I already know Karen's team. And I was right. This is Gengar. We've dealt with Gengar in a previous gym battle. And you know who soloed that entire gym? Not just the gym leader? Anybody happen to remember who? That's right. And that was back when Bruce was just a Golbat. Let's see some beautiful, beautiful damage. Oh no. Oh yes! Oh, Bruce, you are our Ghostbuster of the group. And the Gengar just is like, fine, I'll do it myself. He knows he can't handle Bruce. Oh, she. She knows she can't handle Bruce. Oh man, I love Crobat so much. Next on the list, Murkrow. Murkrow is a dark and flying type. Wait, why'd I send in Peekaboo? Oh, right now I remember. Yeah, I wanted Peekaboo to get that little bit more experience before we handle something that she carries us through. Yeah, Feint Attack was really the best you could do for a Dark-type move back in those days. Because not only did it have 60 base power, tying it with Bite, but it never misses. And wow, Ice Punch did that much? Peekaboo's not really much of an attacker, so that's pretty good. And that was a critical. It just dawned on me how many friggin' tanks we have on this team. Miltank, Peekaboo over here, Lorax. Pretty astounding. And then we send in Houndoom. Well, we don't send it in. Garen does. Now, my stupid behind got greedy and thought, we can handle a Houndoom. Okay, it is Crunch. Yeah, we can handle Houndoom at less than half health. If only this was Gen 6 and we had the Fairy type. Anyway, we send in Batida to get an Earthquake. I hope you like that Earthquake, because it's the last time you're seeing it this episode. Because every single Pokemon on the... I stand corrected, this is not the last time you'll be seeing this episode. Every single Pokemon on the Champions team is immune to Earthquake. And Batida took that Flamethrower pretty well. But with all that said and done, we have defeated the Karen. And grew a level. And at this level, Batida tried to learn Body Slam, but decided against it because we already have a Pokemon with Body Slam, and Strength is already pretty dang good as our normal stab. Also, it's pretty hard to unlearn HM moves. And with that, Elite Four Karen was defeated. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. Thank you. That doesn't feel right. The strong Pokemon. Yeah, strong Pokemon. Weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on. The champion is waiting. Oh my god, thank you. Like, I love using the Pokemon that I personally love in playthroughs. Not just because they're good, even though a lot of them are, but because whether it be for their design or personal attachment towards them, there are many reasons for people to want to use their Pokemon. Maybe sometimes you want to use something you've never used before, like I did with our Miltank. Or maybe it's because I wanted to challenge myself, like I did with Meganium, and slowly learning that it's my favorite starter of Gen 2. I do not regret anything when I say that. Also, yeah, we're healing everybody up because the champion is tough. It was a tough battle. And it'll start soon if I can move your behind! What are you doing, me? Oh, you're sending in Charger up front. Good choice. Oh no! Not again! And thankfully this is the last time this happens this episode. And thankfully when this happens, the game remembers exactly where you were when this happens. You don't have to worry about losing any progress. Unless, of course, you turn off your console, in which case, you're out of luck. I've been waiting for you. Alex, I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. Then why are you talking? We will determine who's the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance the Dragon Cheater, Master, accept your challenge. This is Lance, the champion of Johto. And he leads off with a Gyarados. Yeah, it's not a dragon type, but it looks like a dragon, so we're gonna give him a pass on that. And we send in Charger. Oh, Rain Dance. That's a bit It's a bit problematic considering what one of his Pokemon has. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, as we OHKO this Gyarados. I mean, come on, it's a special attacker using an electric type move against a Gyarados that also has a stab bonus. That Gyarados is not going to live. Next up on the list, one of Lance's 3 Dragonites. And you know what the funny thing about his Dragonites is? You know what's funny about it? None of them are legal level. All 3 of Lance's Dragonites are like level 47, 47, 50. Dratini doesn't evolve into Dragonite until level 55. Oh, I forgot. Paralysis. I think either all 3 of them have Thunder Wave or 2 or 3 of them. Anyway, Ice Punch is a 2-hit KO on all 3 of them. And Thunder is very much a problem, because Rain Dance makes it to where Thunder never misses. And somehow we live that, and get off the Ice Punch. As you can probably imagine, I was very happy with Peekaboo at this moment in time. Like, Peekaboo hard carries throughout this entire fight. And here's another Dragonite. We keep Peekaboo in, because we can just full restore it, get rid of the paralysis and the rest of its health. Wait, no, not get rid of the rest of its health, no, heal the rest of its health. And I knew that the other 2 Dragonites weren't much of an issue, because their elemental moves are Blizzard and Fire Blast, and we resist that. Unfortunately, I neglected to remember that it also knows Hyper Beam. But then I remembered that's in our best interest, because that gives us a free turn to use Ice Punch. And just like the last time, it's a 2-hit KO. And the rain stopped. Which, only helps one of his Pokemon, but we'll get to that. There's another Hyper Beam. And this whole time I was hoping and hoping that the Hyper Beam didn't crit. And thankfully it doesn't. The Hyper Beam doesn't crit, and we get our super effective Ice Punch off, and down goes Dragonite. And we grow a level, which is good considering the last Dragonite left is his most powerful one at level 50. Oh, and there it is! There it is! Oh no. Now, if I remember correctly, this one actually ends up using Outrage on us. Yep. So Lance doesn't have the free turn needed to heal. And wow, Peekaboo barely survived that. Can I just take this moment to say I love Dragonite a lot. It's very cute, and it's an attacking monster. Like, Dragonites are just cool, in every sense of the word. Also, Shiny Dragonite is green and it looks like Yoshi. It is friend. I just realized Hyper Beam was doing more to us than the Stab Outrage. But, oh yeah, Dragonites have better physical attack, and Dragon was a special type. The things you remember because you're a nerd. Alex, you're such a nerd. Shut up, roommate, I'm recording. I don't have any roommates, what am I talking? Anyway, next up is Charizard. Now, Peekaboo, being a water type, is a direct counter to this Charizard. And for the first time in this video, we get to use Surf. But only after we heal. Come on, we're not taking a Hyper Beam from a Charizard at that health. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, Wing Attack. Why of all things would... I guess that doesn't matter when you have Hyper Beam and you're faster. Wing Attack? Anyway, Surf. Surf's up, dude! Peekaboo, Peekaboo, you may not have the best special attack. And that's it. Peekaboo doesn't have the best special attacking stats, but it gets the job done. And down goes the Charizard. And last but definitely not least, after this level of course, good job Peekaboo, you earned it. Last but not least is Aerodactyl, which is another cheating Pokemon. I'm not exactly sure if this is true or not, but in generations either 1 or 2, this thing had Rock Slide, and Aerodactyl could not learn Rock Slide until Gen 3, I think. Yeah, on-screen text, can you correct me on that, if I am wrong? Thank you, on-screen text. Anyway, we heal up. Healing so slow when you have so much HP. What is this, Gen 4? Oh, it tries to use Hyper Beam on us. That's so cute. And with all that said and done, press that A button, use that Surf, and make Pokemon history as you completely destroy Lance's Aerodactyl. And with all that said and done, we've done it. We defeated Lance and became the league champion. It's over. But it's an odd feeling. I'm not angry that I lost. In fact, I feel happy. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion. Hey, that's us. And we got a bunch of money for winning. We can buy so many sandwiches with that. Whew. You have become truly powerful, Alex. Your Pokemon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you will continue to grow stronger with your Pokemon. Well... Oh no, it's all over! Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow. Ah, Alex. It's been a long while. You certainly look more mature. Your conquest of the league is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokemon made this happen. Your Pokemon were outstanding too. Because they believed in you as a trainer, they persevered. Congratulations, Alex. Let's interview the brand new champion. This is getting to be a bit too noisy. Alex, could you come with me? Well, bye! No interview for you! Oh, this part was always funny to me. And with that, it's been a long time since I last came here. This is where we honor the League Champions for all eternity. The courageous Pokemon are also inducted. Here today, we witness the rise of a new League Champion. A trainer who feels compassion for and trust in his Pokemon. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination. The new League Champion who has all the makings of greatness. Hey, that's us! Alex, allow me to register you and your partners as champions. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. And we couldn't have done it without our 6 legendary Pokemon. Oh wait, these aren't legendaries, but they are pretty awesome. Charger the Ampharos, beautiful, beautiful electric type. Peekaboo the Azumarill, that carried us through the Lance fight, on its back solely. Batita the Miltank, amazing normal type attacker with a great move pool. Natsu the Magmar, thanks for taking care of Koga for us, pal. Lorax the Meganium, proving that Meganium is awesome. Bruce the Crobat, I'm Batman. I love Crobat so much. Oh yeah, and that dork. Man, we've been playing this game for 31 hours? Are you guys okay? Like, have you been watching this playthrough for 31 hours? And with that, our conquest of Pokemon Gold isn't over yet. Did you really think I was going to play through only Johto? Not only are we going through both Johto and Kanto, but I'll be catching every legendary Pokemon we can. And with that said, I think this is a good spot to end the episode on. This has been Alex S. Warrior. See you guys in the next episode. Goodbye! And enjoy the rest of the credits.